Good morning, Rabbi. Thank you for coming. Please help yourself to breakfast outside. The honestly sponsored. You know, the question has been raised as to why the Jews deserve annihilation, why God wanted to destroy them at the time of the Purim storm, Mordechai and Esther. So according to the Gemara Megillah, according to Rishon Bar Yochai, they said the reason why there was a decree to destroy the Jews is because they they enjoyed the feast of Ahasuerus. And according to the Megillah, what happened to this feast? The drinking was there. I know nobody was forced. Everybody, in fact, they were instructed, they did whatever each person wanted. It was like having your own personal wine store, your own personal waiter, where every demand was taken care of. And according to the Medrash, that means Mordechai and Haman were both stewards. They were attending to the needs of everybody. So if Mordechai was attending to the needs and he was pouring the wine, you can assume the wine was kosher, the food was glatt kosher, mahadrin, it was badas shtita. So if that's the case, if the food was super glatt, then what's the problem going on over here? So Rabbi Chasman says it doesn't say that they were punished for eating the food. They were punished for enjoying it. So, okay, they enjoyed the food. So what's so terrible about enjoying the food? Most people, when you eat food, especially in a fancy place with a palace, with all the trimmings, and you're going to enjoy yourself, right? So Rabbi Shlomo Price has an example. He says, imagine if some neo-Nazis made a gala celebration to commemorate the Holocaust, and they invited the Jews, and they had banners and Nazi swastikas, and they forced Jews, Holocaust survivors, to attend, to participate. Can you imagine anybody enjoying them? Or if Hamas had a dinner, maybe some Jews would go and enjoy themselves today. Unfortunately, we see that. I just heard a shul that makes a Misha Berach for the Palestinians, not for the hostages, but they make in Manhattan, they make a Misha Berach for the Palestinians. So maybe some of them, but the average person, would be appalled by going to such a dinner. And that's exactly what happened in the time of Ahasuerus, because Ahasuerus was celebrating 70 years. There was a calculation as to when the Beis Hamikdash was going to be rebuilt. 70 years passed. He was celebrating. He was using the vessels of the temple, the Beis Hamikdash. It was sacrilegious. So if Jews are going there and they don't feel that there's something wrong with the picture, that's where the problem with the Purim story was. So that's why it wasn't so much the food was kosher, the wine was kosher, no question about it. But the question was, should Jews have been enjoying themselves in such a scenario where they're being celebrated, their very existence and the essence of the Jewish people is being desecrated? That's why Jews were punished by Ahasuerus. Just ended on a positive note. The Megillah says that Esther found favor in the eyes of all that saw her, which means that Rabbi Yaakov Kamenetsky said, which means everybody who looked at Esther felt that Esther was part of them, part of her group. So whether you're black, white, they felt Esther was part of your grouping. So Rabbi Yaakov Kamenetsky says this is an allusion to what's going to happen in Messianic times. The question is going to be, when Mashiach comes, who's Mashiach going to look like? So the answer is based on this. He said, if you're a Satmachat, you'll think it's a Satmachasa. If you're a Litvak, if you're a Sephardi, or Yemenite, whatever it is, you're going to, based on this Megillah, Mashiach will appear to you, he's one of you. So may Mashiach come and say, he's one of our own, because that's what Mashiach is going to be, one of our very own people. Have a wonderful Shabbos. Thank you.